Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 12th, 2022 Angel Day reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration, and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Let us ask God, Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, to bless us, to move us forward in healing, loving peace, keeping all that is hateful and hurtful from us. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of on this angel day. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. This is the 8 of Cups. Okay, it's walking away from something too soon. It's kind of like saying, that's it, I'm done. And it's not so much that our tempers are really high. It's that our sensitivity is really high. I don't see this as like I'm blowing up or I'm angry. I see this as I'm walking away. I'm done. I'm not going to talk about this. We're not getting into it. And this doesn't mean that we have to fight, okay? What this means is that we just have to be mindful of what we're walking away from and why. And it doesn't mean that we don't walk away, but why? And that's going to be very important here, because it's like we're reaching our threshold, but why? And there's almost a sense of like, I just have to take it. And it's like, yeah, but why? Like that keeps on coming forward, like the but why. This is the energy that Spirit wants us to meditate upon. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. It's Goddess. So here it is embracing our inner goddess. It doesn't matter how we identify ourselves or see ourselves. It is also saying, what does this word mean for us? You know, is this the history of things? Is this modern? Is this, our own inner power? Is this embracing femininity? What does Goddess mean for us? And it's that connection that's going to lead us forward. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Perfect. So we have the 2 of Swords. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So we are represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana. We are moving forward. Now, because we are Earth sign energy doesn't do anything quickly. When it comes to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we take our time. But when we move precisely, we move logically, we move towards what we desire. And we're moving towards us being the rulers of our own kingdom, us knowing what we want. So this day, this angel day, on the 12th of December, is all about our consciousness rising to new heights, for us to become more aware. We're also embracing wholeness in graduation. So graduation isn't just, the graduating from high school or college or, courses, but it is also going to be, or graduating from, a project. It's going to be graduating from a certain place within our lives. And now we're starting to see ourselves embrace something more, something bigger than we had thought. And it's like we've completed that cycle. And now this is all about the next chapter. So as we've completed these lessons, we are going to move on to the next chapter, which is much more aligned with our own spiritual journey and where we want to be. We are crowned with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, at that crossroads, and in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the person holds two swords in their hands. Especially in this deck, the Druidcraft deck, it looks like a scissor. And yes, it looks like a scissor in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck as well. Here, it is a kite, in a baby. We're flying to new heights because we're not looking at the same trodden paths. We're not saying, but that's the way it has to be because that's the way it's always been, or that's the way I always imagined it. This is actually a time where we're looking at our imaginings, we're looking at our preconceived notions, and we're saying, well, why? Why did I think that? Or why did it have to be that way? Again, we're moving towards us embracing the emperor of our lives, the emperor of ourselves. It's interesting that we're being told to meditate upon the goddess when we are moving towards heightened masculine energy. So we have the feminine coming in and we have the masculine, and we need to balance the both within each other, within ourselves. This is slow go. Again, the Knight of Pentacles, slow go. But we're moving towards what we are passionate about, where we want to be, what we desire. It can be that during this time, we can see a lot more things as an extension of ourselves. Like, oh, if this succeeds, it means I'm a success. If this does well, I've done well. If this person is happy, then I'm happy. And yes, sometimes things are innately linked, but we also need to say, this is how I'm moving forward to rule my kingdom, which is my body, my soul, myself. And then it brings us to the Page of Cups. We start to become a student of what we love. We start to become a student of what we need. We start to say to ourselves, I'm embracing my heart and my soul and my desire. And I am looking at things more openly and honestly for myself. Now this also, the cups are water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We are diving deep. And there's also something here where it's like, remember the lessons that the heart is teaching you. Remember the lessons, and it's not just from right now when we're trying to move into that emperor space, but remember the lessons from the past, because we're going to see ourselves reaching new heights and moving in new paths. But, so how do I say this? Spirit's saying, we're not moving forward the way that we had thought we would. It's like, it has to be just like this. We're moving forward in new paths that are going to be surprising for us. And with that comes, remember the love messages you have from the past. Remember the people who love you. Remember the people who care for you. Remember the people who are there for you. Because an emperor can feel very lonely, because he's like the only one who knows his burdens and everything that needs to be done. And here it's like, you're not alone. Just remember that. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is frail. Now this is Sagittarius energy, and this is being mindful. You might think everything is in balance, and it's not. So we have to be mindful of our balance, of the temperance, of the harmony of things, but also the natural law of things. We can want things to be a little bit too controlled. It's kind of like the gardens in Versailles, right? You look at pictures of them, they're so beautiful. And if you've ever been there, they're so beautiful. But they are groomed to an inch of their lives. They are kept so immaculately, but it takes so much work. And then you see these other gardens that are more, I don't know if they're called natural gardens or if they're like free range gardens. I don't know exactly what they are called. If you do, put it in the comment box below. But here, it's like the gardens where things are just growing naturally, or people plant the seeds and they see how they propagate. They see how things, expand. Yes, they weed, but occasionally it's not so manicured. That's it, not groomed, manicured within an inch of its life. So in being able to embrace our natural law, being able to embrace our connection with nature, being able to embrace our connection with ourselves, that's going to be something that's very powerful for us. And that moves us forward in a way that opens up new doors, opens up new opportunities. Our subconscious energy to meditate upon is imagine. What can you imagine? And I think it's very interesting that she wears a crown. Can we imagine ourselves in this emperor energy, again, with a crown upon our heads? Can we imagine ourselves in the goddess energy? Can we imagine ourselves embracing what we love from the past? Can we imagine ourselves taking a road that we hadn't thought we would take? Can we imagine ourselves going out of the plan? Whatever that plan is that we've created for ourselves. What are you imagining? What, at the end of a chaotic day, where you have given to everyone else and done everything, what are your secret dreams? And how can those start to become realities? Our subconscious tarot message is the Nine of Swords. Something's keeping you up at night. Worry, doubt, fear, chaos. And there's a real sense here. I'm not connecting with the past, with the love from the past. I'm so focused on here. I'm being that conqueror in the present. What are you worried about? What is keeping you up at night? Where's the insomnia coming from? Are you just so stressed that when you go to sleep, that stress level is still so high, it's hard to wind down? What can we do to change that? How can you better take care of you, Virgo? Because you matter. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. May you have a blessed angel day, and God bless.